How do zoning laws define rental property permitted use? Imagine trying to rent out a property and suddenly hitting a wall because of local rules. Zoning laws are like the traffic signs of land use, guiding where and how properties can be used. They split land into different zones, each with its own rules. Some zones are for homes, others for businesses, and some are mixed. If you want to rent out a property, you need to know what zone it's in and what that zone allows. In residential zones, the main idea is that properties are meant for people to live in. Renting out a house or apartment long-term, for more than 30 days, is usually okay if you follow the rules. You might need a business license, but generally, you can rent to tenants who stay 4 months or years. Short-term rentals, like those for less than 30 days, are often treated differently. Many places see them as hotels or inns, which are not allowed in residential zones. So, if you want to rent your property on platforms like Airbnb or VRBO for a few days at a time, you might need special permission or be in a zone that allows it. Many cities have specific zones for short-term rentals, often called overlay zones or commercial zones. Sometimes, you need to get a special permit called a conditional use permit before you start renting short-term. This gives local officials a chance to check if your rental fits with the neighborhood. If it does not, they can say no. Accessory dwelling units are small homes built on the same lot as a main house. They can be rented long-term if they have their own kitchens and bathrooms, and if you get the proper licenses. But most places do not allow short-term rentals of these small units, even if the main house can be rented short-term. Knowing your zoning classification is the first step before renting out your property. You can look at online maps or talk to city planners to find out what your zone allows. If you ignore zoning rules, you risk fines, legal action, or even having your rental shut down. Zoning laws also set operational rules. You might need a business license, safety inspections, parking spaces, and limits on how many people can stay. Some places also limit how many nights you can rent out your property each year. For example, some cities only allow short-term rentals for up to 150 nights annually. Cities are getting stricter about enforcing these rules. They send inspectors to check if rentals follow zoning and licensing laws. If you operate without approval, you could face fines that add up daily or even criminal charges. For anyone thinking about investing in rental properties, understanding what your zoning laws say about permitted use is key. It helps you decide if you can run a short-term or long-term rental legally. If your property is in a zone that only allows long-term rentals, you can still make money renting it out 4 months at a time. If it's in a commercial zone, you might have more options. Zoning laws set the boundaries for what you can do, and knowing them helps you plan your rental business wisely.